glasses on or whatever they decide to use, and you start living a life that doesn't exist, but does exist if you believe in virtual reality. What do you think about what he just said? Mike Rowe here, by the way.
Yeah, it's me. I'm still here. I'm like stepping in gum, man.
I know. I just saw you promote on Fox Business, so you definitely eventually have to leave. Coming up next, Mike Rowe. No, he's not coming up next. He's right here.
So two things. I think he's correct, but I also don't think he said anything that wasn't said around the advent of television. Television scared the hell out of us. We just couldn't believe it. Are you kidding me? A magic box in the living room? Right? They said the same thing about radio. What do you mean? I mean, newspapers were the thing. And now all of a sudden, you don't have to read, they said. You're just going to sit around and listen? That's so passive. That's so soul deadening. That's so non-active. Radio's going to kill us, they said. It's going to destroy newspapers. TV, they said, is going to kill radio forever. Movies, they said, was going to kill TV. DVDs, they said, was good. It's called the displacement theory. And in broadcasting, it's been around forever. And it's not wrong. It's just not entirely right. All those media get changed by what comes next.
Right.
So social media is media. It's just social. And so that's a new thing. So I think Dr. Phil is right. And I share his concerns, but I'm also mindful of the fact that, I mean, he says these things were like they were dropped out of planes. What about the planes themselves? Imagine being down there in South America in a tribe and looking up and you see a plane. That's the end, right? We need time to adjust to technology that's truly transformational. Stay close to your friends.
Meet
Sing
people.
a song.
Make
Go out.
contact.
Shake hands.
That's
Remember where you park, for God's sake.
Absolutely. It's a full circle. It's like a Seinfeld episode. Watch How America Works, 9 o'clock at 8 o'clock on Fox Business.
Unbelievable.
Every year, we say we'll wake up earlier, exercise more, really rest, and eat healthier. It's hard for us, but for dogs, not so much. Dogs are up at dawn, run for fun, sleep like champs, and they love eating fresh, healthy food every single meal. Give your dog another healthy habit. Real, fresh food from the Farmer's Dog. Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/radio.
Hey, Santa Clara County sports fans. The new Omicron booster is here and available for everyone 12 and older. Remember that kids can get really sick with COVID and the effects can be serious and long-term. You can't be at the top of your game when you're super fatigued. So keep your athletes safe this fall and winter with this important booster. And of course, wear a high-quality mask whenever you're inside with lots of people. Visit sccfreevax.org or call 211 to make your booster appointment. Stay healthy and stay in the game.
Do you experience pain, burning, numbness, or tingling in your hands, legs, or feet? Are you worried your balance may lead to a seriously damaging fall? Danville Neuropathy Center has a proven, exciting treatment for peripheral neuropathy that repairs and regrows damaged nerves. It's FDA cleared, and because of its success, Medicare and most major insurances cover the treatment. Don't risk your health any longer. Call 925-270-1460 to schedule an appointment or visit DanvilleNeuropathyCenter.com. That's 925-270-1460. We are a COVID-compliant facility.
Tuesday, Fox News Radio has you covered for the midterm elections. And it all starts with an hour special, Democracy 2022, The Midterms, hosted by Fox's Brett Baer and Martha McCallum. Then, live breaking news coverage of election night with Fox News Radio's Jared Halpern and Jessica Rosenthal. Joined throughout the evening by reporters around the country, along with Fox News Channel guests and contributors. Listen on the Fox News app starting Tuesday night at 6 Eastern. Download it now and just click the Listen tab. It's Democracy 2022 on Fox News Radio. The very latest headlines, along with in-depth analysis and conversation, depend on Fox News Radio and FoxNewsPodcasts.com.
Making their closing arguments. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. Candidates will be doing that across the country the day before Election Day.
This election isn't a referendum, it's a choice. It's a choice between two fundamentally different visions of America.
That was President Biden last night in New York. Today he'll rally Democrats in Maryland, though an AP tally shows more than 33 million Americans have already voted early. Former President Trump will insert himself today in a close Senate Ohio race, backing Republican J.D. Vance.
Vance vaulted to the front of the primary, largely in part to Trump's endorsement earlier this year. Since then, we have seen Trump come back to Ohio trying to boost Vance, but at a recent rally, he made headlines for appearing to mock the candidate. Tim Ryan tells Fox he is trying to make inroads with Trump voters, but of course, he's running as the Democrat in this race.
Their issues that are important to them are the issues I agreed with Trump on trade, on China, on having a strong military.
Vance says Ryan is desperate to reach Republican voters because this state is trending red.
That's Fox's Mark Meredith in Columbus. Ukraine got more foreign help today, fending off Russia's invasion. Advanced surface-to-air missile defense systems arrived. Recent Russian attacks on infrastructure left more than 4 million Ukrainians out of power. This as the U.S. quietly holds talks with Russia.
In recent months, the National Security Advisor to President Biden, Jake Sullivan, has talked about reducing escalation in Ukraine with top aides to Russian President Vladimir Putin. That, according to the Wall Street Journal, citing U.S. and allied leaders who say the confidential conversations warn Russia about the use of nuclear weapons and other weapons of mass destruction.
Fox's Ryan Schmelz. We're on the highway to climate hell. That's what the head of the UN said at the start of a climate summit in Egypt.
The clock is ticking. We are in the fight of our lives, and we are losing.
Antonio Guterres warns global temperatures keep rising, so countries need to do more to curb emissions. America's listening to Fox News.
Earn a lump sum payout after your first year at Vitas. Our Difference Maker program recognizes nurses for their commitment to care for patients at the bedside. Apply today at careers.vitas.com and receive your lump sum payout after year 1.
When I got my first real apartment, I decided to invest in a good mattress. No more futons for me. Sleep World had lots of quality options I could afford, which is great because I use it for everything. Desk, dining table, sofa. I'd call that a good investment. Daylight savings time is a great reminder to rotate your mattress or replace it and save up to $600 on select mattresses at Mancini Sleep World. Find your perfect night's sleep at any one of our Bay Area locations or visit sleepworld.com.
From the Fox News Podcasts Network.
Hey, this is Trey Gowdy, host of the Trey Gowdy Podcast. Every Tuesday, you'll hear what's on my mind. Plus, every Thursday, there's a special bonus episode where we answer the questions that are on your mind. Make sure to spend your Tuesdays and Thursdays with Trey. Subscribe now at foxnewspodcast.com or wherever you download podcasts. Hope to see you.
America's listening to Fox News.
Stocks are rising to start the week modestly. After last week's losses dragged the NASDAQ down more than 5%. The NASDAQ is now up 12 points. The Dow is gaining 114, the S&P 500 adding 5. The price of oil not moving much, right around $92 a barrel. Gas is up 4 cents the past week, still though 9 cents lower than a month ago.
But there's no more declines to come, in my opinion, because it is the West, especially California, with huge drops, 36 cents and more, that brought that average down.
Analyst Tripoli Lundberg survey stations nationwide puts regular at $3.89 per gallon. AAA's national average is $3.80, with gas and so many other things costing a lot more than a year ago.
Pawn shops across the U.S. reporting people trying to cash in on just about everything, with inflation at a 40-year high. A pawn shop in Aurora, Colorado, telling Fox affiliate KDVR that a man recently sold a used casket to come up with some much-needed cash. The owner of Pasternak's pawn shop in Aurora says it's part of a greater trend of people looking for ways to make quick money. Aurora man telling the station he's pawning his personal belongings monthly to keep pace with the cost of rising gas and food prices. People are also buying plenty of things from the shop as well, as the cost of buying many of those things new is also up. Sue Guzman, Fox News.
At the movies,
Black Adam #1 for the 3rd straight week.
I was a slave until I died.
The film adding $18.5 million in ticket sales, bringing its domestic total over $137 million. A Japanese animated sequel debuts in the 2nd spot.
One Piece film, Red.
One Piece film Red by Sony's Crunchyroll division, selling $9.5 million worth of tickets.
That's Kathleen Maloney. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
If dog people made dog food, it definitely wouldn't look like dusty, burnt brown pebbles. Ugh. It would actually be food. It would be made with real, fresh meat and veggies, gently cooked to preserve their nutritional value. You know, like food. The farmer's dog was created by dog people who
cook and deliver fresh, healthy food. Try the Farmer's Dog and get fresh, pre-portioned meals tailored to your dog's needs. Tell us about your dog, build your plan, and get 50% off at thefarmersdog.com/radio. That's thefarmersdog.com/radio.